Will WhatsApp leave India? And what happens if WhatsApp leaves India? These are questions we must ask tonight, because WhatsApp is threatening to exit India. Listen to what it has told the Delhi High Court. As a platform, we are saying if we are told to break encryption, then WhatsApp goes. Quick background first. WhatsApp and its parent company, Meta, have moved the Delhi High Court. They are challenging the information technology rules that were enacted in 2021. WhatsApp has a problem with Rule 4, Section 2. What does it say? This rule says that social media platforms that are providing messaging services must allow for agencies to trace the origin of a particular message. Let me explain. Say if fake news is circulated on WhatsApp and it leads to clashes, people die, it becomes a national security issue. A case is filed. And when probing this case, the authorities need to trace the origin of fake news, in order to hold the culprit accountable. So the authorities need WhatsApp to cooperate and help the authorities identify the computer or the phone from which the particular message was sent. Now, WhatsApp has a problem with this. Its objection is threefold. One, WhatsApp says this law weakens encryption. You see, WhatsApp promises end-to-end encryption, meaning only the sender and the receiver can read the messages that they're exchanging. WhatsApp claims even its own employees can't read the messages or, for that matter, listen to WhatsApp calls. The company claims it also cannot access these chats. This rule would require it to break this encryption. Objection number 2 here then. WhatsApp claims the rule violates user privacy protection. Now, WhatsApp claims to be big on privacy. Some of you may have seen its ads. They tend to play on privacy. WhatsApp claims every message you send on this platform remains private and guarded by multiple layers of protection. In addition to that, WhatsApp lets you control who sees whether you're online or when you were last seen online. WhatsApp also allows users to lock their chat. It's now claiming that this provision in India's 2021 information technology rules violates user privacy. Objection number 3. WhatsApp claims the rule also violates the rights of its users. Reports say the messaging platform is citing Article 14 of the Indian Constitution, which guarantees equality before law. Article 19, which guarantees freedom of speech and expression. In its argument against the IT rule, WhatsApp is also citing Article 21, which guarantees every Indian the fundamental right to protection of life and personal liberty. That's not all. On top of all of this, here's what WhatsApp's lawyers have pointed out to the court. I'm quoting here. There is no such rule anywhere else in the world, not even in Brazil. We will have to keep a complete chain and we don't know which messages will be asked to be decrypted. It means millions and millions of messages will have to be stored for a number of years. So is the problem privacy and encryption, or is it a problem of data storage? Data storage, that can be expensive. The collected data is stored in servers. Numerous servers together make a data center. These data centers can be very expensive to build. A certain temperature needs to be maintained around the clock. These data centers need 24/7 internet. Meta knows this better than most. It has nearly 19 data centers in the United States alone. Some of these facilities, like the one in Altoona, Iowa, and Los Lunas in New Mexico, have cost Meta over $2 billion or so, claims Meta's website. My point is, what is Meta's WhatsApp really opposing? It is against storing data, or is it concerned about alleged breach of privacy? Now, we told you about WhatsApp's claims on privacy. Let me tell you about what happened in 2021. The company came up with a new privacy policy. This policy, it mentioned data sharing with its parent company, Meta. It did not say how Meta would use the user data. WhatsApp users were not given a choice as to whether or not they would like to share their data. WhatsApp said in order to continue using its service, users must accept the privacy policy. In Europe, though, WhatsApp had picked a different tone. There, the users could choose to reject this policy. Indians were not extended that choice. Instead, they were put on a deadline. Accept the policy by such and such date, or your app will have limited functionality. You won't be able to read messages or send them. Then what good is WhatsApp? The platform became the center of user fury. In 2023, WhatsApp clarified. It said Indians did have the choice to not accept the new policy. Was it always part of the plan? Or was WhatsApp forced to stand down? Later that year, India passed the Digital Personal Data Protection Act. The law transformed India's privacy and data protection compliance landscape. Tech companies were mandated by law to appoint a data protection officer, hire an independent data auditor, and also run assessments to protect data. Why would India pass this law if it wasn't serious about protecting user data? Does WhatsApp's argument against India's IT rules have legs to stand on? Also, can WhatsApp really afford to leave India? WhatsApp has over 480 million users in India. 480 million. That's more than any other country. In its home country, the United States, WhatsApp has 79 million users. There are 118 million users in Brazil. Indonesia, 84 million. 60 million in Mexico, 49 million in Germany. Italy has 36 million WhatsApp users. India has over 480 million WhatsApp users. Do you see the margin there? So can WhatsApp afford to leave India? I don't know if you know this, but WhatsApp has been Meta's most expensive acquisition till date. Meta, which was previously called Facebook, bought WhatsApp for $19 billion in the year 2014. There was a lot of skepticism, a lot of questions. Was WhatsApp really worth that much? Over the years, WhatsApp's user base grew exponentially. Currently, it boasts of over 3 billion monthly users, meaning over 37% of the global population uses WhatsApp at least once a month. That's a huge number. But while this number has been growing steadily, WhatsApp's revenue sources have not really been growing. WhatsApp makes money by enabling businesses and brands to engage with potential customers. Businesses can also put ads on platforms like Facebook and Instagram. Then, Meta enables the user to click on the ad and inquire more about the product or place an order through WhatsApp. You must have seen those messages that say, click to WhatsApp the business. In India, WhatsApp's largest market. At an event last year, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg said, and I'm quoting here, India is a country that's at the forefront. You're leading the world in terms of how people and businesses have embraced messaging. Reports say that in India alone, WhatsApp is generating a revenue of $1 billion. Can WhatsApp risk exiting India? Also, what happens if WhatsApp does exit India? I told you about WhatsApp's privacy policy controversy of 2011. Did you know around the same time, the downloads for other messaging apps like Signal and Telegram went up? Of course, WhatsApp's exit, if it happens, will not be pleasant for the company or its users. But it's not like the users in India do not have other options, other messaging platforms that they can switch to. Now coming back to what's happening in the Delhi High Court. The bench has listed the petition for hearing on the 14th of August. And with regard to WhatsApp's privacy argument, the bench has said that privacy rights are not absolute and somewhere it has to be balanced. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.